All right, let's talk about 2026. Because this isn't just about another year, with small tweaks or little adjustments. No, we're talking about a fundamental, root and branch transformation. This is about making a conscious decision that this is the year everything changes.
So let's just start with a real question. Let's cut through all the noise, all the excuses, all the stories you tell yourself. If you're being totally 100% honest, what are you truly starving for? Because pretending you're satisfied, that's the first lie we have to just tear down.
And that brings us right here to the war within. See, this isn't about fighting the world. It's about the battle that's happening inside of you every single day. The fight against mediocrity. When that little voice whispers to you, the one that says, don't get up, don't push forward. You have to stop and ask yourself, is that who I really am? Is that quiet, comfortable voice of laziness my true identity?
This whole conflict really has two sides. On one hand, you've got the shadow self. And man, it's seductive, isn't it? It pleads with you, it wants you to stay down, to stay exactly where you are. But on the other side, that's your true potential. It's like this dormant nuclear power that's been sitting inside you since your very first breath. And we've all been there, right? That feeling where the gravity of the bed, the gravity of just doing nothing, it just feels too heavy to overcome. The thought of the gym or the office feels like a mountain you just can't climb. It's a real feeling for sure, but it is not the final word. So, how do you fight this war? How do you win? Well, that's what we're moving to now. This is where we introduce your weapon, the 2026 mindset. Now, here's the crucial point. This is not a feeling you wait for. The go hard mindset is a conscious, aggressive decision. It's an act of will. You don't sit around hoping some miracle shows up to save you. You get up and you become the miracle yourself. So here's the battle plan. 1. You attack your dreams with savage intensity. 2. You anchor yourself and stand fast when the inevitable storms hit. 3. You don't wait for a savior. You become your own. And 4. Every single breath you take becomes an intentional act of defiance against being average. So what's the outcome of all this? What happens when you actually adopt this mindset? That brings us to part 3, becoming unrecognizable. And this is all about the sheer scale of the change that's possible. I want you to think of your life as a book for a second. This isn't just about turning a new page. No, 2026 is the chapter where the ink on the page turns to fire, where the whole story catches alight, and the person you used to be is just burned away. Just let that sink in for a moment. The goal isn't just to be a little better. The goal is a transformation so total, so complete, that people who knew you before won't even recognize the focused, powerful person you've become. And this is so key. Change is not a visitor that politely knocks on your door. It's not some gift you wait around for. It is a prize that you have to go out and take by force. It requires action, it requires aggression, and it requires an absolute refusal to back down. But let's be real, this kind of change, it isn't free. There's always a cost. So let's talk about the price of greatness. And let's reframe these sacrifices not as losses, but as the currency of your success. The transaction is actually pretty simple when you look at it. You trade in comfort, you trade in leisure, you trade in this idea of a perfectly balanced life. And what do you get in return? Greatness, a driving purpose, victory. It's a trade-up every single time. Look, you can't be great at everything. This idea of perfect balance is a myth that just leads to mediocrity across the board. The real strategy here is one of intentional imbalance. You have to consciously decide in advance what parts of your life you're willing to neglect, to literally suck at, so you can pour all your energy into being truly elite at what actually matters most. And all of this, every single bit of it, leads to one final, powerful point. Your legacy begins now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now, in this exact moment. Let's just be blunt. Tomorrow is the biggest lie we tell ourselves. It's the convenient, imaginary place where we store our dreams, so we don't have to act on them today. But tomorrow never actually comes. The only currency you have, the only time you can ever truly operate in, is this moment. The only time you can make a decision, take an action, or start a change is right now. This is the only reality that matters. So this is it. This is the inflection point. All the planning, all the dreaming, all the talking about it, it all ends here. Right now is where potential becomes action. This is where your legacy truly begins. So it all comes down to this one question. The choice is yours, and it's absolute. In this moment, with the time you have left, will you finally give birth to that dream you've been carrying inside you, or are you just going to stand by and watch it die forever?